Legends, welcome back to another one of building the ultimate family tourer. A build where we take a troop carrier that can sleep our family of 4 and use it as a base to put our caravan to the side and head to super remote places when we travel around Australia. So this video is probably a bit of a different one from your typical build series ones, but probably something that I think is pretty much the most important thing to do on a new 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, so anyone who owns a 4-wheel drive or especially has a 70 series Land Cruiser will know that rust is a problem, and we want to protect it.
Yep.
Unfortunately, with our last Troopy, we did get underbody protection, but it was a little bit later in the piece of owning it.
Yeah. So we'd probably owned it for about 6 years before we did it, and like it was something that we were always aware of, but it was one of those ones that, oh, we'll just get it done next year. We'll just get it done next year, and we kind of kept putting it off. And once we got it done and we saw the difference that it made, it was something that I always wish I'd done sooner. And once we decided to do a new build, I'm like, that has got to be one of the first things that we would do to the new car. So you don't want to, like, you spend all this money on a nice new car and that, and you, particularly 4-wheel drive, and you want to use it. Like, you want to take it on the beach. You want to do all the things you want to do with a 4-wheel drive with it. And you don't want to be stressing about, you know, having to wash it instantly after being on the beach and everything rusting out. So for us, this was a main priority, and basically been doing a bunch of research in the last few months, trying to come up with what was the best solution for rust preventative for a new 4-wheel drive, particularly for a new 70 series. And after heaps of research, we basically come to the conclusion that a product called IGL Aegis was by far the leading product out there now. So we've come up to Hervey Bay.
Yep. And we are camped up on Julian's property from Julian Seeger
Protective?
Automotive Protective Services.
That's it. So
Sorry, Julian.
Just can't get that last bit of it out. But Julian is a leading installer of IGL products. Being up around Hervey Bay here, which is right near Fraser Island, if you're not aware. So Julian sees a lot of 4-wheel drives. He knows all the little tricks of how to install this product so it lasts as well as can possibly last and stop your 4-wheel drive rusting.
One of the best things about this product is it's clear too.
Yes, I didn't mention that. So for us, not only is this the best product we could find, it's also clear, which is a massive thing. Like on our last Troopy, we did like the typical black underbody protection, which is fine on an older car. But we've got like the nice new J-Max core conversion, suspension, like the color-coded radius arms and everything. The last thing you want to be doing is painting it in like a deep black color. Like what a waste, hey? So the big bonus of this product is it's clear, and probably one of the other points which, after a bit of research, which makes this product really good is you can actually see if there's any damage underneath it. So you can actually see if something's starting to rust. Obviously with the black, like you've got no idea what's happening underneath there. So this you can easily check up, maintain, and constantly inspect and see how everything's going. So for us, this is a no-brainer. In this episode, we're going to basically show you the whole process for how you go about installing the underbody protection on the Troopy. So hope you guys enjoy, and we're really looking forward to sharing this one. Okay, some quick nerdy facts about IGL Aegis. It's a transparent anti-corrosion coating that is reinforced with graphene to improve performance. It offers class-leading protection and has been independently tested by ASTM testing for 6,000 salt spray hours, which is equivalent to 15 years of use. It's 3 times thinner than competitors and easier to clean. You gonna help?
Yeah.
So it's got the 4.2 ton GVM.
Yeah.
But obviously it's empty in the rear at the moment, so it shouldn't be anywhere near that. Otherwise we're stuffed, mate.
Too easy with the anti-seize on there.
How good's the J-Max stuff looking, hey?
Yeah.
The ideal thing is to not go driving on mud before you get done. Unfortunately for us, if you've seen one of the recent videos, we took a Google special and ended up driving through some mud. So we've made Julian's job a little bit harder today, which sucks for him. How's this amount of sand, Ash?
It's a lot.
So we'll probably have to do.
What car did that come out of, Julian?
A little Jimny of all cars. It's probably the most amount of sand I've seen come out of a car, and it's only a small car.
Yeah, crazy. Look at this.
Yep.
Here, all the way along there.
Get some snow foam, put the wheels back on,
Yep.
and go for a drive to get it dry.
Okay.
Because I can stand here for 2 hours with the blower to dry it, or you can do a 20-minute drive and it
Okay.
does a better job.
Yeah, cool. Let's do it. Oh, Ash, look at this. Good old, how old's the car? Couple months.
That's crazy.
Already bits of rust on there. Good old Toyota, hey?
The underbody washes are okay to get the initial stuff off.
Yep. It gets off the obvious stuff, eh?
That's right. If you've got to head back to work on Monday and you come off the barge late on a Sunday and you're not going to get a chance the following weekend to wash your car,
Yep.
then it's a good way to get it started. But yeah, you've got to get underneath. You've got to get dirty.
Yeah. Got to put in a bit of hard work as well, hey?
Yeah.
So, with like the girl getting the Jimny with the bitumen stuff yesterday,
Yeah.
like how does someone decide? Like, how did she decide between the bitumen or getting like something like the IGL Aegis stuff?
Well,
Is it more of a cost?
it is a
factor, or-
cost, but also because she'd already had the car for 12 months,
Yep.
I wasn't prepared to do the Aegis because it would have been too dirty,
Okay.
and which it was.
So then, in that case, you probably need something like dry ice blasting
Correct.
done first. Yeah. Okay.
Correct. You don't have to dry ice blast the vehicle to get the IGL Aegis done,
Yep.
but if you've already got kilometres on it and you've done off-roading already,
Yeah.
it's really difficult to get it clean enough to make the clear coat look good
Okay.
and to stick,
Yep.
because obviously the adhesion's the big one.
Yep. For sure. So, how long have you been installing IGL stuff for?
12 months.
12 months now.
Yeah, 12, 13 months.
And what do you notice is the major difference like between using like the IGL Aegis and like your bitumen, your traditional bitumen based stuff?
Durability,
Yep.
looks is one of them.
Definitely.
Ease of cleaning. The IGL's hydrophobic, so theoretically you can just hit it with a snow foam and a gurney,
Yep.
and it will bring pretty much the underneath looking like it's new again.
Yeah, which is a massive win for
And
us.
especially when you've spent so much money on all this nice suspension,
Yeah, definitely.
you want to keep it looking nice, and it preserves the look of the aluminium as well.
Yeah. It would definitely be a bit of a shame to spray some black bitumen over like the alpha shocks and stuff.
A lot of the times when I still do the bitumen based rust proofing, I'll cover these up.
Tape all that
I'll
stuff
tape
up.
it all up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But it's really hard, to start taping up colour-coded control arms. I mean, it's not hard, it's just a lot of time.
Yeah, for
A
sure.
lot of extra time.
Yep. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to clean underbody properly because we were silly enough to drive through mud. Well, Ash was silly enough to direct me through mud the other week.
There was Google Maps. Google Maps sent you in the wrong direction.
It did, but we had fun.
Righto.
So we'll clean that, basically go for a drive and dry it all off.
Yep.
Cool.
And then come back and remove the exhaust.
Yep.
Give everything a bit of a key with some Scotch-Brite.
Yep.
And then mask it all up. Yep.
Awesome. Just going to go for a drive and dry it all off. All right, the car's dried off. What's the next step, Julian?
Now I'm just going to mask it all up.
Mask it up so
Mask
it
it up.
doesn't get out onto the body, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Otherwise it'll all mist from underneath, land on the paintwork. We don't want that. So traditionally I would be removing a rear bumper bar, but I saw how much of a mission it was to install, so unfortunately this is staying on, and we're just going to have to try and work around it and figure out how we're going to mask it up and make a good job of it.
Awesome.
This is where my chopped off fingertip will start stinging when I get fenders on it.
Oh yeah, mate, that won't tickle, hey? So what's that stuff you're putting in now? Is that
This one's the hardener.
The hardener.
So this is the hardener that comes in the kit. Then you buy extra the catalyst, which can help speed up the drying process.
Okay, so you're always using the hardener, but you don't always use the catalyst.
Correct. They recommend not using the catalyst in high temperature environments.
Okay.
The idea of having this product dry over a period of time rather than quickly is that it doesn't become brittle.
Okay.
It's more durable.
But we're using the catalyst basically, so
we are going to use the catalyst because you guys are on the road full time.
Yeah.
And this stuff does take about 60 days to fully cure.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we get the best hardness or the curing before you guys are taken off.
This is where the magic happens.
Wrapped up like a present.
So one thing I've learnt with this is that I reckon the preparation is like 90% of the whole job. So Julian's powering through this part, but yeah, the cleaning and then the masking up took hours to do. So like it's a pretty big job, mainly because of that fact, I reckon. So, but he's like getting into every little nook and cranny and stuff like that. So this Troopy is going to be protected for years.
Be excited.
Yeah, it's cool. Go have a look. It looks like it's really shiny and stuff where it's done. Like you can see the difference.
Process.
So we're done for today.
We are done for today.
So basically we let it sit overnight and cure.
Yep, cure overnight. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll do the cavity waxed inside all the hollows and put it all back together again.
You were saying just before about how long have you been doing underbody stuff for, you reckon?
I've been doing rust proofing since I was an apprentice. So I'm 52 now, and I was doing my apprenticeship when I was 16.
Yeah, okay, wow.
So I've been doing rust proofing since then.
So you've seen a lot of different products, probably tried a lot of different products.
Yeah, back in the day we used to use just a mixture of Fisherline and Tectal together.
Yep.
And that's how we used to do them all. And look, the product worked, but it wasn't a very neat product. Everything stuck to it. You know, all the sand and everything would always stick. I remember Dad's Pajero, you know, the chassis was like twice the size of where it started from the factory by the time it finished because it had that many layers of rust proofing on it.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Julian is back at it bright and early this morning. How good's this looking, bud? What's the plan this morning?
Mate, we'll just get a lot of the stuff bolted back together.
Yep.
Do the cavity wax and get the engine bay coating done.
So what's this you're spraying now, Julian?
It's a cavity wax.
So for people that don't know, like what's the cavity wax do?
It will protect the chassis and any panels from the inside.
Yep.
So in this situation, we've used the IGL Aegis for the outside.
Yep.
Which will protect obviously all the outside surfaces, but you still need to protect the inside as well.
Yep.
The crucial part is to get into those low-lying areas where all the dirt and the sand's going to sit.
Which you can't access easily, hey?
No, unless you've got specialised tools, some of those magnets that you can clip onto the chassis to flush out the inside.
Yeah, okay.
You know, they're very handy. You know, a lot of people always say, oh, just drive it over a sprinkler.
Yeah.
It will only get the loose stuff that you can see. Anything that's inside chassis rails, sitting on tops of edges, you really need to sort of get in underneath and remove it
Yeah.
by hand, basically.
Yeah, awesome.
Looks so shiny under here. Very cool.
That's probably the hardest thing with the clear, is to make sure that you get it all. I mean, yeah, it's glossy, and that's the only thing, the way you can tell that you've coated it. But normally with the my black bitumen rust proofing, it's easy to see where you've been.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I reckon the trickiest part watching you is just trying to clear out like all the bits of dirt and dust and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, because the black will just hide that, hey, but clear, not so much. So one thing Julian was just saying to me before, which I didn't realize this was an option to be able to get, and particularly I reckon there's a bunch of 70 series owners that would be very interested in this. So not only can Julian do like your underbody stuff, so like the IGL Aegis, but he can also do like your cavity wax. So you can basically do a full rust proofing. So that includes like in all side, your internal cavities, in your door trims, basically everything with cavity wax. So if that was something I was aware of when the car was brand new, before I'd kind of done a bunch of fit out stuff inside, that would be something I would do to a 70 series. I think that it's 100% worth spending that money. So I feel like I wanted to put this in because there'll probably be a bunch of other people that would be interested in getting something like that done. So if you got a brand new car, I reckon hit up Julian and get him to work to basically rust proof the whole vehicle, not just the underbody. All right, what are we doing now, Julian?
Just getting rid of all the dust and any grime before we put the Eclipse on.
So this is IGL Eclipse.
IGL Eclipse.
And what does this stuff do, Julian?
The use that I have for it is I coat the engine bays.
Yep.
Coat all the plastics and the aluminiums and stuff to help it stay cleaner longer, makes it easy to keep clean.
Does this give you like that hydrophobic kind of thing?
It gives you a hydrophobic finish, that's right.
Yeah, so you can just clean everything off a lot easier.
It's got many more uses. The compressor's just kicked in.
No, I should be able to hear you.
It has many more uses other than what I'm using it for, but this is what I use it for.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
you know, if you jump onto the IGL Coatings website and you can look at Eclipse and you can see what uses
Yep.
you know, it has.
That's the cool part I've noticed looking at the IGL stuff, like how many different uses you can use stuff for, hey?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God.
You don't want to know what NOAA is.
So that was 50 mil, hey, to do that.
50 mil. Yeah.
Such a tiny amount. And that is pretty much everything done, is it?
That's it.
That's it. We have a rust-proof Troopy. Means we can go live on the beach at Fraser Island, eh?
It's if you want to test out your rust proofing, it's one of the best environments for it. Yes.
For sure. All right, guys, that is rust proofing done on the Troopy. So super pumped with the job that Julian did. IGL Aegis looks absolutely amazing under the car. So really pumped, and I think that this should make it so much easier to maintain the Troopy, and it will serve us for a lot longer for years to come. I highly recommend getting something like this done. Like if you jump on the IGL website, they have so many products. Like it's insane the amount of products they have. Like I was not aware of it until I started looking. We're hoping to use a bunch of products to kind of DIY protect the caravan in the future too. So stick around for an upcoming video with that kind of stuff. Highly recommend if you're kind of in Southeast Queensland coming up and seeing Julian. Like he's by far the expert at this stuff in the area. He knows what he's doing. He did such an incredible job. And, you know, if I had a brand new car now, that would be one of the first things I would be doing, is doing a full-on rust proofing on that. So anyone that's kind of looking for some caravan update videos, hoping to record like a walk around video very soon of that. So hopefully in the next few weeks, we'll get something up. Anyway, legends, I hope everyone's doing very, very well. Hello from Hervey Bay, and we will see you somewhere else from the road. Yo.